So, let's do an example of tuning a PI controller, for example, using the Ziegler-Nichols method. Suppose that I have I want to keep that. Let's do example. Let's take an example that we wouldn't be able to do with coin pool. Let's say GU is equal. Yes.
Yeah. I think that's too big.
Okay, let's tune it PI controller tuning using the Ziegler-Nichols method. So, start your computers. Then I can give you numerical examples. Oh, I wrote it where the board will come down. Oh no, the board comes down here. You want the board to come down.
Yeah. Can we do the break now?
Hmm?
Can we do the break now?
No. Okay. Okay, we'll do the break now, but it will be 5 minutes short, and I'm definitely finishing at 45 past. They are not finished. All right, we can do the break now. Okay, get ready. We'll do the example immediately after the break. As I promised, those of you who are interested, I will show you a quasi-proof of the water stability gradient during the break, absolutely no obligation. Question? Yeah. That's the crossover frequency.
What am I looking at?
Mega
What am I
C0,
staring at?
crossover frequency. Frequency where phi is minus 1/8. Shut up. Frequency phi is minus 1/8.
Yeah, it's just like, I thought it was like infinite, so it's just like people can.
No, it's not infinity. CO for crossover.
Okay.
Crossover frequency. Okay.
Let me see, because it's delta.
The quasi-proof of the body stability criterion will consist of a thought experiment in 2 stages.
Oh, yeah.
In stage 1, we will have our system where we use a set point.
Oh, yes, the ramp. So,
Crossover frequency.
I need to right click.
And so we go through, you see whatever it is, we go through GOL whatever it is. Here is our y prime. And we have the loop open. So y prime set point is A sine omega c naught d. And loop is open. Okay, with me? Now I'm using a periodic signal, right? Assume open loop stability. This only works for open loop stability. So I have the loop open there, I have the sine signal coming in. What will be the ultimate y prime output? Well, this is the transfer function that goes through, GU, that's equal to GU. So that's GOL. The product of the two is GOL. So the ultimate output is going to be what comes in A times the magnitude of GOL at I omega C naught times, okay, that's the amplitude ratio. Amplitude coming in times amplitude ratio times sine omega C naught t plus the phase lag. What is the special characteristic of omega C naught? That it gives us phase lag minus 180. So the special thing about using omega C naught as a frequency for a set point is that it will make the phase lag minus 1. If you remember trigonometry, here is an angle, here is an angle minus 180. How are the signs of those related? Minus. This is minus the sign of this. So this is going to be equal minus A magnitude of GOL at I omega C naught sine omega C naught. So that's what comes out here. What comes out here is minus A times the amplitude ratio times sine omega C naught. So stage one of the experiment, I have this set point, and I'll be getting minus AR, same sign, omega C naught d. Stage two of the experiment. In stage two, we simultaneously make two changes. We change the set point to 0, and we close the loop. So simultaneously,
Are we using the program from Monday?
Program. That's the one. I got it to work now. Reading my notes all over the room. So.
Here's the key. So, let me ask you something. What is the signal? What is the signal coming before GCGU? It's A sine omega C naught t, right? That's what I have here. A sine omega C naught. Let's consider what happens if the amplitude ratio of omega C naught is exactly equal to 1. If that amplitude ratio is exactly equal to 1, when I do this simultaneously, I'm changing now the set point to 0, but the loop is closed with a minus, and I have here my GC, here my GU, here is my Y prime. Before was coming in is A sine omega C naught t. If that amplitude ratio is equal to 1, with the new change, what is coming in here? Here was 0, it's now 0. What was y prime though? It was minus a, because AR is 1, minus a sine omega c naught t. Right? That's what was, if AR is 1, what was coming here is minus a sine omega c naught t. So what signal do I have here? 0 minus a sine omega c naught t. In other words, a sine omega c naught t. What did I have before? A sine omega c naught t. What do I have now? A sine omega c naught t. If what comes into the transfer function is not changing, do you expect the output to change? No. So the output will be forever equal to a sine omega c naught, minus a sine omega. It will be forever. So set point 0, output sinusoidal, doesn't blow up, doesn't disappear. Verge of instability. It shows you that I will have not blow up and verge of instability. On the other hand, if that AR was greater than 1, here is where it's not exactly proof. What I said until now is 100% correct mathematically, period, no argument about it. Where it's now conceptual is the next step. What if the AR at omega c naught is greater than 1? I have this signal now coming. Then what we here is times AR. If A gives you minus AAR, if A gives you minus AAR coming out, AAR will give you what? Minus AAR squared. If minus AAR squared comes in, you get minus AR cubed. And every time you get a higher power of AR. If AR is greater than 1, what happens to a number greater than 1 if you raise it to higher and higher powers? It goes up. If AR is less than 1, what happens to a number less than 1 as you go to higher and higher powers? Goes to 0. Set point is 0. We go to the set point. So you can see from this argument that I have closed loop stability. If AR at omega c naught is less than 1, I'm unstable if it's greater than 1. And I have verge of instability if it's equal to. So that's kind of a proof of the Bode stability criterion. It's kind of because you don't get the ultimate response instantaneously. That's why it's kind of. Okay? Notice this whole, oh, by the way, what's the period of the sustained oscillations? Omega c naught. At the frequency, omega c naught. You can see now YPU is 2 pi over omega c naught. So those of you who paid any attention, any questions? Okay. Thomas, you got it? Adam, Josh, did you get it?
I got bits and pieces of it.
Look, if AR equals 1, the two experiments will have no change. If AR equals 1, what comes back here is minus a sine omega c naught. So when you simultaneously change this to 0 and close the loop with the minus, this remains unchanged. Since what comes in is unchanged, what goes out will be unchanged. So forever you'll be getting out minus a sine omega c naught. Same equations. Okay? But if AR is less than 1, conceptually you have something like a number less than 1 every time to higher and higher power, which goes to 0. So if you have set point 0, you go to 0. Stay, right? On the other hand, if it's greater than 1, it blows up. So. The real mathematical proof is mathematical proof of the Ziegler, of the Nyquist stability criterion, and then you can see the Borel stability is a special case of the Nyquist stability. All right, any questions other than that? Anything else?